Okay, so now I'm going to go over how to use the cage to get up. If I'm laying parallel to the fence, this is a bad spot for me. Hard for me to hip escape. I have no room to make space to retain a guard. So instead of going through the cage, I'm going to use the cage to go up. I'm going to bring my body up the cage. And we can use this as a tool to better our position in a lot of different ways, or it can be used against us. So we need to know how to use the cage before we go any further. So, my partner, I'm going to start with my partner in side control. Both of my arms are tight to my body. I'm not holding on to him. I'm holding my arms tight to my body. I'm doing this so when I buck, I can push him away from me. I'm going to buck with my hips. My far arm, my left arm in this case, is going to go underneath and shoot from my underhook. All right, from here, he's going to put his weight back on me. I'm going to come up to my elbow. Then I'm going to come up to my knee. I'm going to post on my hand. Now I'm going to come up to my foot, but this is the important part. When we come up to our foot, I'm going to take my right foot and set it in front of my right hand. I'm putting my foot in front of my hand. So now I have a good base when I stand up. As soon as I get to my feet, my right arm now is going to dig for my underhook. I'm going to jack him up to my level. So now I have double underhooks, which is a very good spot for me to be. Okay, so I call this step-by-step process the elbow, knee, hand, foot system. This is what I tell the guys in the gym. So we're starting laying flat on our back. I'm going to buck and shoot for my underhook. So this is, he's not holding me with leverage now, he's holding me mainly with weight. From here, I'm going to prop my hips up to the fence. So I'm never laying flat on my back, just like open floor. I'm on my hips. I'm going to get up to my elbow. A common thing that I see with beginners, they'll try to get up like this. And it's difficult to do because I'm laying on my elbow. So instead of doing this, I'm going to take my elbow up and then prop myself up. So I don't have to carry as much weight on my shoulder. So I have my underhook, I'm on my elbow. Now I'm going to come up to my knee. My other leg, my left leg, is going to push my hips against the cage. So I'm on my knee and my elbow. Then I'm going to come up to my hand. Now from here, this is the hard part. My opposite leg is pushing my hips against the cage. I'm using the cage to support myself, and I'm using my hand to support myself. So at this time, my other leg should be free to do whatever it wants. I'm going to take my foot and set it in front of my hand, so I have a good wide base. If the cage wasn't here, I would fall over, but we're using this to base ourselves out right now. Again, my hips are turned. My feet are parallel to the cage, just like we have been doing. I'm going to bring my right hand up off of the mat. I'm going to shoot for my underhook, overhook with the right arm, or underhook, depending on the technique that you're doing. Now we're going to jack them up to our level. Okay, so elbow, knee, hand, foot. Base our hips on the cage, elbow, knee, hand, foot. We're getting our hooks. We're coming up.